Hello class, myself Rakesh Gupta and I am taking your statistics and mathematics part of ACET. So class, statistics is one of the most important part of your ACET paper. We have 30 marks weightage from this topic and this is also important in context to your actuarial exams also. Especially you have two paper of core statistics CS1 and CS2 and even in CM1 and CM2 also we will use a lot of statistics. Fine. So class, first question comes, what do you mean by the term statistics? So class, statistics is a branch of mathematics dealing with collection, analyzing, interpretation, and representation of masses of data. Fine. So first thing come class, what do you mean by the data? That is what we are learning in our first chapter of stats. So let's understand what do you mean by the term data, right? So if you define data, data is your collection of information class. Like class, आप किसी भी कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट में जाते हैं, they ask few things like what is your name, what is your age, what is your gender, what is your qualification, your phone number, etc. So these are the information they collect from you. So class, if you see, there is two things, one is age, other is gender. And here we have two different types of data we can say. We define these type of a data. First is numerical, which is also known as quantitative data. Quantitative word come from the word quantity class. So example of this is your age. Fine. Whereas next is your categorical. Categorical word come from the word category class. Category characteristic of the person. So this is more of your qualitative data. Qualitative word comes from the word quality, which describes the quality of the person. So example of this is class gender. Fine. So one is your numerical data, other is your categorical data. Fine. So class further, numerical data is defined in two ways. One is your discrete, other is continuous. The question comes, what is the discrete data? So class, the number which are countable are said to be your discrete data, and anything which is in interval or range is your continuous data. Example of discrete class, your number of claims received by insurance company in a year. It can be 0, it can be 1, it can be 2. I can't have 2.5 claims in a year, right? Similarly, if we talk about amount of claim class, that is continuous. See, if class, अगर कार एक एक्सीडेंट हो जाए कार का, the claim amount received by an insurance company is what? From 0 to say the cost of the car, कुछ भी हो सकता है. So that is what? In the interval, that is why it is said to be a continuous data class. Similarly, class, number of students in my class is what? Discrete. And the height of the student is what? It is a continuous. Fine. So let's see some more example. Class, please pause the video and try to do this question yourself first, then we will discuss. Fine. So class, first is we have to define it is a numerical or a categorical. Let's do quickly. Weight. Weight is your numerical quantity hai. Place of birth, it is the categorical, right? Number of claims to be processed, I have already told you, it is number, numerical. Nature of a car insurance claim, nature बताना है, not amount. So it is what? Your categorical. Age, numerical. Amount of claim, numerical. Now we have to tell numerical के अंदर भी class, is it a discrete or a continuous? तो क्लास अगर हम वेट की बात करें, यूजुअली मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर नॉट अवेयर कि उनका वेट एग्जैक्ट कितना वेट है. सो दिस इज मोर ऑन द कंटिन्यूअस साइड, राइट. नंबर ऑफ क्लेम्स टू बी प्रोसेस, क्लास नंबर की बात कर रहा है, तो नंबर ऑफ क्लेम इज ऑलवेज अ डिस्क्रीट काउंटेबल है. एज, क्लास ये डिस्क्रीट में भी हो सकता है और कंटिन्यूअस में भी हो सकता है. अगर मैं आपको पूछूं व्हाट इज योर एग्जैक्ट नंबर ऑफ इयर्स इन एज, देन इट इज अ डिस्क्रीट. एंड अगर मैं आपकी एग्जैक्ट एज की बात करूं, दैट इज व्हाट? कंटिन्यूअस, कि वो इंटरवल में भी होगी फिर, राइट. एंड अमाउंट ऑफ क्लेम, इट इज व्हाट? कंटिन्यूअस. फाइन क्लास. Plus similarly, categorical is also divided in three parts. First is attribute. What is the attribute class? When you have two options, category है और दो options हो, like example yes no, किसी चीज का फॉर्म भर रहे हैं उसमें yes और no के दो ही options हैं, that is the example of what? Attribute class. Male female, another two options, example of what? Attribute. Smoker, non-smoker, married, unmarried, all these are example of what? Class. It is a attribute form of data. Fine. Then comes ordinal. The class ordinal come from the word order, कि आप जो आपको डेटा दिया है that is in fixed order, then it is said to be a ordinal. Like I say, rate this class with the order 1 is poor, second fair, good, excellent. The class 1, 2, 3, 4, these are not numbers. This is your fixed order which is representing the rating of this class. So that is why it is said to be a ordinal. ऐसे ही मैंने बताया रिस्क ऑफ क्लेम, मैंने एक ऑर्डर में दिया लो, मीडियम, हाई. So this is my fixed order, right? So that is ordinal. और क्लास लास्ट is your nominal. नॉमिनल इज क्लास जिसमें आप वो डेटा जिसको आप ऑर्डर में कन्वर्ट ना कर सकें, कांट बी ऑर्डर, then it is said to be a nominal. Like example, color of sky. You have ample of options: blue, gray, black, white. These are my choices, but you can't order this. Then it is said to be what? Plus nominal. Fine. Let's see one example on this also. So class said what type of data is required for this? Which area do you work in? Life, pension, general, health or investment? So class, not at all numbers. That means categorical. Confirm. दो से ज्यादा choices हैं, order नहीं है. That is why it is what? Nominal. Fine. Did you study mathematics at university? Your answer will be either yes or no. इसके अलावा कोई और ऑप्शन नहीं. So that is example of what class? Attribute. How you rate your revision techniques? 1 is excellent, 5 is poor. Now एक ordered है 1 से लेकर 5, right? So that is why this is example of ordinal. Fine class. So in this way they can ask the question in the exam. Next topic is representation of data. So class, first form of data we are having is raw data, right? बट क्लास रॉ डेटा के साथ एक प्रॉब्लम है. आप रॉ डेटा को कुछ नंबर्स लाइक 10, 15, 10, 15, 20 नंबर्स तक तो आप हैंडल कर सकते हो. बट इफ यू हैव 50 ऑब्जर्वेशंस, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू हैंडल द डेटा. सो उसको हम बेटर वे में रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल. नाउ व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी क्लास? Frequency means repetition of the same term, right? So let us suppose we have given, say, data like this. Suppose these are the number given to us. So how we represent these numbers? This is my raw data class. So we can represent this in better way. Number, frequency. So we have a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, right? 1, 1, 2, 3, 3 times the frequency is 3. 2, 2, 3, we have 3 times again frequency of 2. 3, 1 and 2, 2 times. 4, 1 and 2, 2 times. 5, 1 and 2, 2 times. 6, 1 time. 7, 1 time. Right class? So this is a better way of representing the data than just representing in a raw form. Fine. Third way is class, sometime आपका जो फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल है वो भी फेल हो जाता है. लेट अस सपोज कि यहां पर जितने नंबर्स हैं मेरे सब 1 टाइम्स ही आ रहे हैं, तो क्लास आपका फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल भी क्या हो जाएगा? फेल. उसका वे, बेटर वे क्या है? ग्रुप फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल. ग्रुप फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल. तो इसका क्लास एग्जाम्पल आप ले सकते हो. मार्क्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स in a class of 10 students. Fine. So we have given marks like this. Maximum marks is 20. Let us say 30 ले लेते हैं चलिए. Fine. So we have marks like 5, 6, 8, 12, 15, 17, 18, 19, 25, 28, 28. 4, 6, 7. Okay. There are 10 students. तो क्लास यहां पर अगर हम फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल बनाते हैं तो फ्रीक्वेंसी सबकी क्या है? 1 1 1 1. तो कोई फायदा ही नहीं होगा. तो बेटर वे ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेशन इज विल मेक अ क्लास इंटरवल. सो 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15. क्लास इसकी विड्थ आप कुछ भी ले सकते हैं. 20 to 25, and 25 to 30. Fine. This is my group interval. इंटरवल के अंदर इसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी, तो क्लास बिफोर टू फाइंड फ्रीक्वेंसी एक चीज का ध्यान रखना, क्लास दिस इज नोन एज माय लोअर लिमिट, दिस इज नोन एज अपर लिमिट. सो इस इंटरवल के अंदर 0 तो इंक्लूडेड है बट 5 इंक्लूडेड नहीं है. द अपर लिमिट इज नॉट इंक्लूडेड इन द इंटरवल. सिमिलरली नेक्स्ट वाले में 5 इंक्लूडेड है बट 10 इंक्लूडेड नहीं है क्लास, and so on. So the upper limit is not included in the interval. You can note upper limit is not included. Fine. So frequency 0 to 5 कोई भी नंबर नहीं है, तो यहां पर फ्रीक्वेंसी क्या आएगी? 0 क्लास. 5 to 10 we have these three numbers are coming in 5 to 10, so we'll write 3. 10 to 12, 10 to 15, again 15 is not included in this, so we have only one frequency. 15 to 20, 4, 5, sorry, not 4, this is not 5, this is 4. Fine. Then 25, 20 to 25, again we have 0 because 25 is not included in this. This means 20x less than 25. Fine. 25 is included here, 25 and 28, there is 2 frequency. Fine class. Any problem? Now class, remember one thing, there is another term called cumulative frequency. Now what is cumulative frequency class? Cumulative means sum up karna class. So 0, 0 plus 3, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 4, 8, 8 plus 0, 8, and 8 plus 2, 10. And the total number of students are also 10. So this is your cumulative frequency. And class, what is the interpretation of this cumulative frequency? This 0 means less than 5. There are 5 students who scored less than 5, less than 10, less than 15, less than 20, less than 30, sorry, 25, and less than 30. So this is also known as less than part also. Fine class? Any problem? So in this way we can represent the data. Fine. Class, sometime they give, class next topic we learn is graphical representation of data. The first plot is dot plot or line plot. Fine. So class, we make a dot plot or line plot for raw data form first of all. Fine. And we comment, if you they ask about the comment, we comment about the spreadness, okay, how the data is spreaded. So we learn that part in when we do the chapter measure of location, where we will discuss. But right now, how we represent the dot plot, let's discuss that first. Now class, suppose these are my marks obtained by students in ASET exam. These are the marks of FTN, suppose in ASET exam. Now this is my raw data. I have to represent on dot plot or line plot. So how I will represent? So class, the marks are in between 68 to 74, right? So start with, let us suppose, 65, 66, 67, 68. Fine, class. Now, first student score 72. So there is a dot of 72. Let me make it black. Fine. Next 70, there is a dot. 71, 74, 68, 69, 71 again. तो क्लास एक डॉट ऊपर आ जाएगा. फाइन. सी 71 के ऊपर मैंने एक और डॉट डाला. इसका मतलब देर आर टू पीपल आर स्कोरिंग व्हाट, 71, 72 अगेन डॉट, 70 dot, 75, 71 again, there is a third dot, you can make it. 72 again, there is a third dot. 71 again, 71 again, 72, 69, 74, 70, 72, 72 के बाद 71. Fine. Let me make it. See class. In this way, you can, make a dot plot. See, the number of dots represent the number of time the term is repeated. Right? Any problem? Now, next plot is class bar graph. And usually we make a bar graph for your frequency table. Fine. इसी का class, these are the marks I told you, marks scored by students in a set एग्जाम. अगर इसी का मुझे बार ग्राफ बनाना हो तो क्लास, तो सबसे पहले हमें बार ग्राफ के लिए फ्रीक्वेंसी टेबल बनाना पड़ेगा. सो मार्क्स फ्रीक्वेंसी. फाइन. सो मार्क्स हमारे कितने हैं, 69, 68. 68 marks. Frequency कितनी है क्लास, there is only one dot. We have 69. Frequency is 2. We have 70. The frequency is 3. 71. Frequency is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 72. Sorry. 71 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is 6 students, sorry. 72, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 74, 2. And 75, 1. Right, class? Fine. So just make 68, we have just one. This is my bar. Fine, class? 69, we have two. We'll have a bar till 70, we have three. 71, we have six. 72, we have five. 74, we have two. And 75, we have one again. फाइन. यू हैव टू मेक स्टेट क्लास, मेरा वो रफ हैंड है तो इसीलिए. फाइन. सो दिस इज योर बार ग्राफ. अगर आपने रियल लाइफ एग्जांपल देखे बार ग्राफ, अगर आपने देखे होंगे क्रिकेट मैचेस, रन गिवन बाय अ बॉलर, समथिंग बॉलर्स नेम एंड द रन्स bars are there, right? Runs given by a bowler in each over, if he ball 4 over, तो कुछ इसी तरीके का ग्राफ आपको देखने को मिलता है, right? So if you have to compare the performance of the salesperson, कि there are 4 salesperson in the company, अगर उसको comparison करना है, there also we are having a bar graph. Fine. Next is class, how to make a graph for your group frequency table. क्लास इसके लिए जो हमारा ग्राफ होता है उसको हम बोलते हैं हिस्टोग्राम. Let's see that part. Now class, we have given claim amount and frequency of each claim amount. So how to create a histogram? So first is we have given 6. So what is 6? We have 6 frequency 500. So we make a bar like this. Fine. Then we have 10. So 10 is something here. Sorry. So we'll take this above 10. Fine. After this we have 9. So this is my 9. So we'll take 1500 to 9. Then we have 8, 3, 2, 1, and then 1. Fine class. So in this way we create a histogram. But remember the interval must be continuous. Fine. If suppose class we have something like this 1 to 499, 499 to 999, sorry. Plus if suppose we are having an interval something like this 1 to 499, 500 to triple nine, triple nine, sorry, 1000 to 1499. In this scenario class, we have to first make this interval continuous. And how we make this interval continuous? Class जो भी difference है उसका half plus और minus कर दीजिए. Difference 1 है, 1 का half 0.5, तो 0.5 मैंने lower limit में add subtract किया, upper limit में add कर दिया. Similarly, if we do in this, we get this. So in this way, my interval become continuous class. Fine. Any problem class? Now class, third case, this is my second scenario जो पेपर में पूछता है. Third scenario class जो आता है, that is of unequal class interval. So class, let's take an example of unequal class interval. So we have these given these class interval where all these class interval is having a width 500, whereas this class interval is having a width of 2000, right? Which is unequal. So when we make a histogram, so class, this is having the larger area. So most of the people think that this is the area where you have most of the claim. Just by looking at this area covered. So which is wrong information class. To solve this problem, rather than representing a graph like this, we'll have a new term, frequency density. We find the frequency density class. How? So class, we want to reduce the height of this according to the all these graphs. So we can say that area is equal to frequency, right? प्लस दिस इज रेक्टेंगल, रेक्टेंगल का एरिया क्या होता है? लेंथ इंटू ब्रेथ। तो ब्रेथ इज नथिंग बट दैट इज द विड्थ ऑफ इंटरवल into height is equal to frequency, right? So class, जो ये height है हमें वो adjust करनी है, so that height is equivalent to frequency divided by width of interval. और इस height को ही class उसने उसको नाम दे दिया frequency density. So my frequency density is nothing but it is frequency divided by width. Fine. So class, हम इसको रीएडजस्ट करेंगे फ्रीक्वेंसी डेंसिटी से. So what you get? 6 divided by 500, 10 divided by 500, 9 divided by 500, 8 divided by 500, and 7 divided by 2000. Fine class. So we will get the frequency densities and then we will plot a graph. I will show you. So class, these are my frequency densities, right? So after having these frequency density, we'll make a histogram like this. Now this is giving the fairer diagram than this, right? So this, look, it is, we are getting a less claim in between this, not like this, which show us a wrong picture class, right? So this is another very important topic class from which they can ask the question. Fine. Any problem? Then class, next type of questions. Next is class stem and leaf diagram. So class, suppose हमें ये दिया हुआ है age of students appearing in a ASET exam. This is given to us and we have to make a stem and leaf diagram. अब class अगर आप देखेंगे, so this is my stem and there is a leaf on this. Fine. Similarly, you can represent the numbers in a same form class. We define stem, we define leaf, right? So class, the digit at tens place is my stem, right? And the digit at unit place are my leaves. And please remember, we represent the number in increasing order in both stem as well as in the leaf. There is no comma decimal in the leaf side. Second thing you have to remember. So my number is 2, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Fine. And 4 also. And 3, 0, 1, 2. Fine. And we have to write key also. What is key? 2 oblique 0 represent 20. Fine. Any problem class? Similarly class, if you have numbers like this, suppose class we have given number like this. अब क्लास अगर इसका मैं स्टेम एंड लीफ बनाता हूं तो वी आर नॉट हैविंग एनी बेनिफिट. रिमेंबर लीफ में सिर्फ एक ही डिजिट आती है. यू कांट राइट टू डिजिट्स. सो इफ यू राइट लाइक दिस 10 5 12 5 13 6, कोई बेनिफिट ही नहीं होगा, राइट? सो क्लास इस सिनेरियो के अंदर व्हाट वी विल डू, we'll round off all these numbers. So we can write 110, 130, 140, 140, 150, 210, 230, 240, 270, 270, 310, 350, 360, 380 and 390. Now class, by doing the round off, my unit place becomes 0, right? Now we'll make stem, we'll make leaf, right? Stem is 1, leaf is 1, 3, 4, 4, 5, 2, we get what? 1, 3, 4, 7, 7, and 3, 1, 5, 6, 8, 9. And class, very important key. Now this time when I write 1, 1, represent what? This is 110. Because this time stem is the digit at 100 place and the leaf is digit at unit place. Sorry, tens place, not unit place, sorry. Fine class. So in this way, you must understand if the stem and leaf diagram is given, what is the interpretation of this? Fine. So class, let's see one question on stem and leaf diagram. It says how many games with the team score more than 20 points? So we have key as 1, 3 is 13 points. So score are what? 0, 1, 5, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 24, 24, 27, 28, 30 and 35. Right? These are my scores class. And we have to get more than 20 points. So more than 20 points are, these are the number of games. So now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 games. So this is my right answer. Fine class. So class, अगर आप past 10 years में अगर क्वेश्चंस देखेंगे इस चैप्टर से टाइप्स ऑफ डेटा के अंदर से मुश्किल से एक या दो क्वेश्चंस आए हुए हैं. यूजुअली वो इसमें क्वेश्चंस नहीं पूछता है. इसमें 2 डायग्राम्स और हैं क्लास जो आपके मैंने नहीं इस टॉपिक में करवाए, दैट इज बॉक्स प्लॉट and skewness. So class, these 2 topics I will discuss in the next coming chapter, right? Because to understand box plot and skewness, you must understand the quartiles, medians and everything. So we'll discuss those topics in chapter number 2nd and 3rd. Fine? That finishes your chapter number 1, types of data class. Fine?